Heartland has remained one of the most beloved television dramas for many years, largely because of the strong emotional connection viewers feel with its characters. Among those characters, Borden holds a particularly special place in the hearts of fans. The actor behind the character, Wardle, became one of the defining faces of the series during his long run on the show. However, after leaving Heartland, Wardle chose a very different path for his life and career, focusing on personal growth, creative exploration, and meaningful conversations with his audience. One of the most significant projects Wardle launched after leaving the series is his podcast titled Time Has Come. This podcast quickly became a platform where Wardle could share deeper thoughts about life, change, creativity, and personal transformation. Unlike the scripted world of television, the podcast allowed him to connect with listeners in a much more personal and reflective way. Through the Time Has Come podcast, Wardle invites guests to discuss their journeys, challenges, and philosophies about life. The tone of the conversations is often thoughtful and introspective, reflecting Wardle's own evolving outlook on personal growth and self-discovery. Many listeners appreciate the calm and honest nature of the discussions, which stand in contrast to the fast-paced and dramatic storytelling of television shows. An interesting aspect of the podcast is that several actors connected to Heartland have appeared as guests on the program. These appearances created special moments for fans of the series because they offered a chance to hear cast members speak openly about their experiences on the show and the relationships they built while working together. Instead of discussing fictional storylines, these conversations focus on real-life lessons, memories from filming, and the impact the series had on their lives. For fans who spent years watching the characters grow on screen, hearing those actors reconnect in Wardle's podcast feels like revisiting a familiar family. The podcast therefore serves as a bridge between the world of Heartland and the real lives of the people who helped create it. After leaving acting, Wardle intentionally stepped away from the entertainment industry to explore other aspects of life. During this time, he devoted significant attention to meditation, photography, and personal development. These activities became central to his new lifestyle, reflecting a desire to live more consciously and creatively. Meditation, in particular, played an important role in Wardle's journey. Through this practice, he explored ways to cultivate mindfulness and emotional balance. In interviews and podcast discussions, he often speaks about the importance of slowing down and paying attention to the present moment. This shift in perspective influenced the themes he explores in his creative projects. Photography also became a meaningful outlet for Wardle. Capturing images allowed him to express ideas visually and connect with the natural world. Many of his photographs emphasize quiet landscapes, subtle light, and reflective moods. These images mirror the contemplative tone that appears in his podcast and other artistic work. As his creative interests expanded, Wardle eventually began sharing his writing with a wider audience. One of his most notable projects is a poetry collection titled Time Has Come, Poetry and Reflections. The book represents a new chapter in Wardle's creative journey and offers readers a glimpse into his inner thoughts and personal reflections. The poetry collection combines several different elements designed to encourage introspection. The book contains 30 original poems written by Wardle, each exploring themes such as transformation, gratitude, uncertainty, and personal growth. Rather than presenting traditional narrative poetry, many of the pieces are reflective and philosophical in tone. In addition to the poems themselves, the book also includes a series of reflection questions. These prompts invite readers to pause and consider their own experiences, beliefs, and emotions. By engaging with these questions, readers are encouraged to transform the reading experience into a form of self-exploration. Another unique feature of the book is its visual component. Artist Jesse Watson contributed a collection of watercolor illustrations that accompany the poems. These paintings add a soft and contemplative aesthetic to the book, reinforcing its themes of reflection and creativity. The gentle colors and flowing forms of the artwork complement Wardle's writing and help create a calming reading experience. What do you guys think about this subject? I welcome your thoughts in the comments. For more such videos, you can subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications, and like our video. See you again. Goodbye.